I'd first like to acknowledge this festival is being held on Ngunnawal and Ngambri lands and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge the leadership of First Nations people in the fight for climate justice and that sovereignty was never ceded. My name is Hannah and I graduated from Radford at the end of last year. Today, I'd like to share my experience with the Australian Youth Climate Coalition. The AYCC is Australia's biggest youth-led climate organisation, supporting 12 to 30-year-olds to create social, environmental and political change to achieve climate justice. Climate justice means sharing the harmful impacts of climate change and the benefits of addressing it with those across geographical, racial and socioeconomic divides. In Australia, this means standing in solidarity with First Nations people in the fight to keep fossil fuels expansions off their land. So, how do I get involved? In the beginning of the year, I was scrolling through my social media feed filled with stories of devastating heat waves, droughts, fires and floods exacerbated by climate change. It's often easy to feel a sense of hopelessness as a young person about our future, contained within it devastating natural disasters on unprecedented scales, increased food insecurity, the extinction of countless species, and increasing health risks, just to name a few. This uncertainty and hopelessness led me to finding AYCC, an organisation dedicated to helping young people fight and shape the future that they want to see, and empowering them with the tools to create sustainable, equitable change in their communities. Our local AYCC Canberra group consists of committed and passionate young volunteers, from those still in school, in uni or in the workforce. We meet every Monday at the food co-op near ANU or virtually online. As a group, we plan events and initiatives, collaborate with other organisations and support and uplift each other to create change in our own communities. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in doing, please come and chat to us downstairs during the break. I'd now like to hand over to another one of our volunteers, Jess, to speak about what some of the projects we've been involved in recently and a bit more about how to get involved. Thanks.
Thanks, Hannah, and hello everyone. We're really happy to be here alongside some really amazing inspirational guests and the community of Radford. This festival is a really great initiative and well done to the student organisers. This year as a local group, we have been very active in the community, advocating for climate justice and showing our solidarity with aligned community groups and causes. We started off the year by painting a mural in Canberra Civic Centre as a way to encourage the general public and engage the general public and draw them in through creating a unique artistic experience. Our message was that we need a government that cares, climate, community and care, and that we as youth demand justice. We had 2 members of the public stop and help us paint, many stopping to encourage us, and a few who were not convinced by the science around climate change. We were able to listen to what these people had to say and have meaningful conversations about the root systemic causes of the climate emergency. On this Wednesday just past, in collaboration with the national team, we held a press conference on Parliament lawns before the sitting of the Climate Target Bill in the Lower House. We were joined by ACT MP Rebecca Vassarotti, Senator David Pocock, Labor MP Alicia Payne, and Greens MP Stephen Bates. The latter 2 who mentioned our action at Parliament lawns in question time for the bill. We were able to deliver over 70 letters to these politicians and PM Albanese from youth around Australia with their personal stories about climate justice. So what do we have planned next? We plan to keep up the pressure on the government and push for more ambitious targets. In September, AYCC will be hosting a 3-day summit in Brisbane called Power Shift. The goal is to bring together hundreds of young people to build relationships and learn vital skills to take action for climate justice. We will be fundraising for Power Shift locally to send some ACT youth to learn these skills and report back to share with the community. The Thanks again for having us tonight, and please come and visit our stall. We have some template letters to the Prime Minister you can take if you want to take action straight away, and more information about PowerShift and resources for those wanting to get involved. Thank you.